morning children, welcome to the third session of soil. Have you all completed your worksheet children? Very good. So before starting today's session, we will have a short recap of the last session. So in the last session we have discussed the different components which are present in the soil like gravel, sand, silt, humus, clay, air and water. So gravel is small stones which are present in the soil. Which are the largest soil particles? Yes, sand particles are the largest soil particles and clay particles are the smallest soil particles. And how is humus made up of? It is made up of dead plants and animals which are decayed by bacteria and fungi that grow in soil. Later we have discussed the three kinds of soil like sandy soil, clayey soil and loam. Out of all the three, which is best for the plant growth? Yes, loam soil is best for the plant growth as it has humus, so that plants get all the nutrients from this. That is the reason farmers and gardeners choose loam for the plant growth. So shall we start today's session? Come on.
Today's new words. Profile. 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 Layer. 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 Soil erosion. SOIL. Soil. EROSION. Erosion. Soil erosion. Bare. 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 Next word. Activities. 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 Deforestation. 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 Overgrazing. GRAZING. Overgrazing. Children, here we will know about the different layers present in the soil. What does the word profile mean? Profile means an outline or the description of the different layers of the soil. So by watching the picture, we can observe 4 layers. Have you seen them? Topsoil, subsoil, parent rock and bedrock. Where are we present, children? We are above the topsoil. It is an organic layer. We are living on the organic layer. Here we will know more about the different layers of the soil. The topmost layer of the soil is topsoil. It contains sand, clay, humus, water and air. I have already told you before that humus is made up of dead plants and animals which are acted upon by bacteria and fungi. So this layer gives nutrients for the plants and roots of the plants grow in this layer. The next layer is subsoil. It is the middle layer of the soil. It contains lot of water. So roots of plants reach this layer for water and this layer is not so rich in humus. We can find humus in the top layer. The next layer is parent rock. It is the bottom layer of the soil and contains small pieces of rock. The next one is bedrock, which is below the parent rock and it lies very deep inside the earth. This layer contains large rocks. So parent rock contains small pieces of rock whereas bedrock contains large rocks.
Hello friends, today we'll learn about layers of the soil. Soils are complex mixtures of minerals, air, water, organic matter, and various organisms that are the decaying remains of once living things. Soil is made up of many layers, known as horizons. They are O horizon, or organic, A, or topsoil, B, or subsoil, C, or parent material, and R horizon, or the bedrock. Each layer has its own characteristics that make it different from the other layers. Let's learn about each layer one by one. O organic. This is the top layer where we all stand. Oh, hello friend. This is a layer of organic matter and is approximately 2 inches thick. This is made up of living and decomposed materials like leaves, plants, and bugs. Sometimes this layer is very thick or thin or may be absent. A. Topsoil. This layer consists of organic matter and decomposed material. The humus or compost makes the topsoil dark brown, porous, and soft to hold enough water and air. That's why in this layer, the seeds germinate and roots of the plants grow. Oh, hey Mr. Earthworm, you look great! Guys, see, many living organisms like earthworms, millipedes, and centipedes, bacteria, and fungi are found in this layer of soil. B. Subsoil. Just below the topsoil lies the other layer called subsoil. It is comparatively solid and tighter than topsoil, so only large plant roots can reach here. It is lighter in color because there is less humus in this layer. This layer is rich in minerals and contains metal salts in a large proportion. Farmers often mix Horizon A and Horizon B when plowing their fields. C. Parent material. This layer is known as the parent material because the upper layers developed from this layer. It is made up mostly of large rocks. It consists primarily of solid big rocks. R. The bedrock. This is the bottom layer and situated several feet below the surface. It is a mass of various rocks, such as granite, quartzite, basalt, and sandstone. Woohoo! Good job! Let's revise. O horizon, A horizon, B horizon, C horizon, and the R horizon. Now, you know a lot about layers of soil.
Children, have you seen the picture here? Most of the topsoil has been washed away by water and blown away by wind. This is called soil erosion. What is soil erosion? Removal of the top fertile soil by water and wind is called soil erosion. So the causes for this soil erosion are, it might be because of heavy wind or floods, and even human activities like cutting down trees, overgrazing by animals. These are the causes for soil erosion. What is deforestation? Cutting down a large number of trees in a forest. But for what reason they are cutting down trees? It is because they need to make paper, furniture, firewood, and even for their own needs. So, if we are cutting down trees, the soil becomes uncovered. Then what happens? We have the continuous heat of the sun, right? Then it makes the soil dry and loose. Even like roots of the trees hold the soil together. If we are cutting down trees, then the soil becomes uncovered. So this is one of the reason for soil erosion. Even overgrazing is a cause for soil erosion. Have you seen the cattle feeding the grass? Yes, if they regularly visit the grasslands and eat up the grass, then the plants cannot grow back completely, isn't it, children? Then this results in making the soil uncovered and loose. If the soil is loose, then it becomes easy for the wind and water to carry away the topsoil. So this results in soil erosion. Today's key points. A soil profile shows the different layers of soil. So how many layers we have discussed, children? Topsoil, subsoil, parent rock and bedrock. So topsoil is the topmost layer of the soil and it contains sand, clay, humus, water and air. This layer gives nutrients to plants and roots of most of the plants grow in this layer. Next layer is subsoil, which is the middle layer of the soil. It contains a lot of water and it is not so rich in humus. So roots of the plants need water, right? So they reach this layer for water. Next layer is parent rock, which is the bottom layer of the soil and contains small pieces of rock. Now comes the layer bedrock, which is present below the parent rock and it lies very deep inside the earth. So this layer contains large rocks. Next we have discussed soil erosion. What is soil erosion, children? Removal of the top fertile soil by water and wind. Deforestation means cutting down a large number of trees in a forest. And what is overgrazing? Animals eating up the grass in grasslands without allowing it to grow completely. This is overgrazing.